Welcome back everybody, Kai1 here with another episode of Football Manager 2016 with Esther FC Nürnberg, and since the last episode a extremely devastating 3-0 loss against Borussia Dortmund, we've gone on some really good form. Nearly all wins. What is that? 8 wins and 1 loss. A bit of a silly loss against Hanover. We played our first team and everything, we just weren't good enough. I thought we were cruising, and then in the second half we collapsed completely. But onto the wins, some quickly going through. It actually took a long time for Timo Werner to start scoring, because he got his first goal, which was quite unfortunate. I needed him scoring really quickly, but we had Isaac Hayden, the English defensive midfielder, scoring 2 against Hoffenheim, then Lian scoring 2 against Freiburg. Then we beat Moscow convincingly 2-0, good game. Tennessee and Meyer getting the goals, and then Timo Werner scored his first goal for us, as did Maximilian Meyer. I think that was his first goal. Yeah, and then there's Max Meyer and Zana, and Zana was pretty good so far this season as well, holding his own up, especially considering the amount we've strengthened around him. FC Stahl, we demolished them 3-0. It was quite an easy game. As you can see, 7.3 was our worst rating from the starting 11. Oh no, 7.0. So we dominated them. It was a really good win. Union Berlin 2-0. Again, another fairly easy game. We just dispatched them, and we've just beaten Leverkusen 2-0, which I'm really impressed with, because Leverkusen obviously one of the better teams in the league, and I played a fairly rotated side, so that's good. And today we're playing Chelsea, so let's have a look at the team. The team today is Ospina in goal. Obviously we had Batstuba and Rakowski injured for this game, so Semedo, Lindsay Rose, Gregory and Tim Leibold are my back four. Lindsay Rose obviously providing lots of pace, and then Gregory a bit more well-rounded as a defender. Semedo and Tim Leibold, I picked Leibold even though he's not on as good form as Young Suk Young. He's defensively an all-round better player, in my opinion anyway. Patrick Harris is my defensive midfielder. The guy's been at the club for years now, and I'm so glad he's actually a really good player, and that I can keep playing him like this. Movelt and then Kobo in midfield. Movelt lacking a bit, but he's in such good form. And then Kobo is clearly going to be a star man in the future. Look at him. Belhanda on the right flank. He's been complaining about lack of first team football, and he's been playing really well. I'm putting him in this one just because he's my best performer at the moment, but Maya will probably come on for him at half time. And then Leon on the left flank. He's been one of the best players so far this season. He has been the best player so far this season. And then up front we've got Timo Werner, clearly my better striker, with Enzan on the bench. I'm looking at this, and I might actually swap Moritz Leitner for Movelt. Let's just have a quick look at Moritz Leitner. Oh, actually no, he's not defensively. Ooh, no, what I'll do, here we go. No, not that one, this one. I'll play this, Kobo, Eraz, and then who's better, Movelt or Leitner? There we go. Yep, so I'll be playing this. I'll do a more defensive tactic. Don't know why I didn't think of that earlier. But yeah, the rest of the team is the same, and I'll go into this. Here's the group so far. We're first with 2 wins. Chelsea actually drew with Moscow, which is really helpful for us, but naturally they beat Steaua Bucharest 4-2. If we draw or win, we'll stay first. Obviously if we lose, yeah, it's not as good. We'll have to scrape for that second spot. Hopefully we should get through relatively easy. But Chelsea will probably get the first spot, but we're going to try our best to not let that happen. So here's our opposition. Matic and Kranvita, 2 more defensive central midfielders. With in front of them, it's just insane. They've got Hazard, Oscar, Berardi and Volland. I actually think Timo Werner is better than Volland, but Hazard is clearly better than anybody we've got, and Oscar same, and Berardi probably is. Back 4, Aspilicueta. Zuma is fast and strong. De Vrij. Danilo's a bit erratic at times. Hopefully we can take advantage of that. But Courtois and goal, they've got an incredibly strong strong team. I was looking at Keane then, sorry. But their bench is actually, these 3 players I am so scared of, but the rest of the bench is not that strong. So hopefully we can get something from this game. Let's just have a look at Hazard. Bloody hell, he's good. Yeah, let's just keep going. So yeah, passionate, with it. Nope. Let's see what this does. Nope, that didn't work. Assertive, I have faith in you. Go out there, make a difference. There you go. And I'll show you if there's any highlights then in the game. So far Chelsea are absolutely dominating us, but when I notice a sort of swing in the game, like this for example, I'm going to switch to more attacking 4-3-3. Oh, good save by Courtois. Just to sort of take advantage of any momentum we have going forward. But for now we've got corner. If we score now, I'll probably switch to more attacking formation, just because they seem to have us completely bagged up. and I'd rather get out of it, so I'll do that now in a second once we've got this throw in. Whips the ball in, Engakobo, beautiful, 1-0 up already. I think I might change it. No, I'll keep it. We're good enough. So here's the throw in, Label, pass it back to Leon, Leon instantly back to Label. Label's got acres of space, whiffs in with his right foot. Engakobo, what a header, nobody's near him and he just jumps so high. Absolute beast, the 20-year-old is, and like one of my best rejects I've ever had, I think. So yeah, what a player. Chelsea have a chance now, the fridge out to Berardi. Berardi, he has options. If they don't score here, I'm changing the tactic. Hazard cuts inside to Volland, but it's cut out by Leon. Werner, Timo Werner, he's got no one around him. Belhanda, no, Engakobo can push forward a bit, he can't. And Samado, I'm quickly going to change the tactic once this highlight's over. Werner, out to Belhanda to Werner, oh, cleared off the line by Kurt Zuma, and Leitner gets the second ball to Eras, to Lindsay Rose, and we attack again. I'm just going to play the narrow tactic for a bit, just to try and get a foothold in the game, and dominate the centre of the park, really. Hopefully it'll do something. We're getting a lot better, we're certainly come in the game. Certainly in the first, 10 minutes, it was about 80% possession for Chelsea, so I was getting really worried that they were really dominating the game, but now we've got 4 men in the midfield, we can control the ball better. Chelsea have a highlight now, Kitsuma to Danilo in the box, is cleared, we've got a chance. Engakobo whips it out to Werner, we've got some very fast players, but unfortunately he loses out to Oscar, to Courtois to the fridge to Kitsuma out to Hazard is a danger man, into Oscar, across the pitch to Berardi, he's got acres of space, cuts inside to Oscar's dictating play here, out to Hazard. Can Hazard get past his man? Yes, it's into Kranvita hits the crossbar. That is incredibly lucky, it's out for a throw-in. They got a throw-in now, Azpilicueta in, Ospina saves, good catch, keep it. Oh, Werner, can he launch a counter? He can't get there, Zuma gets there first. Oscar out wide to Berardi into Volland. Volland's got options, Ensamado cuts off the pass to Hazard, and we got a chance to counter. Belhanda's now an advanced playmaker. Werner, oh, he's hit the post. Posts have been hit quite a few times by both sides now, and there's been a few good chances in this game, and it's really a good game, and hopefully we can hold out for that 1-0 win. And here come Chelsea with another chance. Hazard, damn it, he scored. Okay, the narrow is not working, so I'm going to change it up again. For a tactical switch to the game, I probably switched tactic too soon earlier, that was my mistake, but I've gone to the more attacking 4-3-3 after they scored. We're into the last half an hour of the game, and yeah, nothing much has happened since. Timo Werner's not had the best game, so I'm quickly going to put Nzana on for him. Or do I put someone else on? Let's have a quick look at Nzana. I might actually 14 at finishing. Oh, only 10. Tennessee. I think I might actually put Tennessee on for him. And anybody else really need to come off? Not desperately, no. So I'm going to keep the rest of the side as it is for now. And hopefully Tennessee can have an impact. We've got a chance now. Gregory to Engakobo, Leitner's got options, picks out Belhanda, can he get a decent ball in the box? No, Oscar cuts out Hazard, they've got a chance to counter now. Hazard's pace, pass it out to Solanka. Solanka's come on the pitch, I actually insulted him earlier, well not insulted, but said he wasn't a danger man, and he may prove me wrong, but Rose gets in. Kranvita to Solanka, Volland, nice save for Ospina. Oh, that was good. Then we've got a corner for Chelsea. Hazard whips in a nice ball, Label clears, and Luan, can we get a counter here? Engakobo, fast, strong, oh, he's tackled Matic, and one of the fullbacks gets him. So I've gone all out, and I've pushed Tennessee out left, I've put Nzana up front, Leon on the right, Engakobo's dropped back a bit, and I put Maximilian Meyer as my more attacking central midfielder. Hopefully his flair and ability to pick out a really good pass and just put off a team will come in handy from the centre park, and we can really get that goal. That'll put us 2-1 up, because I really do want to win. So yeah, I've changed the tactic up slightly, and hopefully we can get something from the last quarter of an hour. Chelsea have the last attack of the game, but it's sort of in the dying seconds. Hopefully nothing happens. Willian forward to Solanka. Solanka's got Cuadrado. Cuadrado's fast, hoofs it forward, but Semedo cuts out the ball. Ospina out to Tennessee. Can we get a last goal? If not, it's a draw. No. Cuadrado into Matic in the centre of the park. He passes it forward to Willian. Willian's got options back to Kranvita. The full-time whistle is going to go any second now. Willian passes it out to Hazard. It's full-time 1-1. It's a reasonable point against a much stronger opposition, but considering we had it at one point and I kind of messed up by changing tactics, hopefully another draw, another leg, and that's actually 2 really good points picked up against Chelsea. So see you guys for the second game.
And we're back for the second leg, guys, and I've made a signing.
completely out of the blue, completely random, but this guy looks incredible. I got Kim Shin-wook on a free. He's on 30k a week, pretty cheap, and just look at him, he looks brilliant. He doesn't have a weak stat, even his tackling's at 10, maybe his crossing, okay. Crossing's a bit weak, leadership, but look, everything's 12s, 13s, 14s, 15s, and look at his history. 22 goals in 24 games last year. I know it's in the K-League, but he's scoring, what, 19 goals or more a season, like most seasons. It's pretty impressive, and just like in the game in the last few seasons, he scored a fair few goals, got him on a free. I just had to sign him, and plus he'll basically pay for himself, because no matter how much he earns over the years, we'll get like 4 million back in terms of each year, in terms of shirt sales. At least that's what my scout told me. Basically, I was sold on this player, I signed him, he looks brilliant, I'm well chuffed with having him. Since the last game, that impressive 1-1 draw at home against Chelsea, where we got a point, which is really all we can ask for against Chelsea. We've had some three good games, especially against Leipzig. Leipzig are like the opposite of Dortmund. Against Dortmund, they don't do that well in the league, but they've got top quality players and they always beat me. Whereas against Leipzig, they always do well in the league despite having a mediocre squad because of how much money they have. But I can beat them easily because they're not actually good enough. So it's always quite an easy game against them. So it's a bit, they're complete parallels in that how well they do comparison against how well they do against me. But we beat them 2-1. We also beat Schalke 2-0. And Wolfsburg 3-1. So 3 pretty tidy wins. Leave us in second place, I think. Oh no, first now. Leipzig in second. Bayern in fourth, but I'm sure they'll change that around. Wolfsburg having beaten them, and 4 draws, including a draw against Leipzig. Whereas we've had 2 losses against Hannover, rather silly defeat, and Dortmund. Leipzig still unbeaten, 4 draws and 7 wins. But yeah, the league's sort of not quite the priority, but is the priority. Like, depending on how many seasons I got left, I really want to make this Champions League thing work out, and I think we're strong enough to get a Champions League spot from the league, so the rest is sort of a bit of a bonus, if that makes sense. But yeah, we've won the league basically. It's not the main target anymore. German Cup's also vaguely a target. Kaiserslautern next. But yeah, back into the game. I don't want to submit team. I want to show you the team, but I think it's the same one that played last time. The defensive 4-3-3, Leitner and Eras at holding midfielders, Enga Kobo up front. This guy is just becoming a beast. I mean, look at him, he's 20 years old and he's just going to get better. Love him. Maximilian Meyer gets the attacking slot alongside Leon. It's often rotated. This guy's just so creative and flair and stuff like that. So flair. Kim Chuk-won can't play, he's unregistered for Champions League, but Kim Shin-wook, but he's great. I love him. I'm going to play him quite a bit, I think. He might replace, I think he's replaced Full Creek. I dropped Full Creek, but yeah, we'll get on to the game and play it quickly. So here's our position, looks the same as before. Hazard, Oscar, Berardi, yeah, looks identical to before. The bench, William, Quadrado, yeah, it all looks... Michael Keane, don't remember seeing him before, a really good centre-back for them. But apart from that, it all looks very similar, and you can see our team. Let the assistant handle that, and yeah, Chelsea have the ball now. Hazard into Kronvita, he's got options, Oscar to Folland out wide to Hazard gets the ball. They're so good, they are a level above us, and it's like, it's sort of showing how difficult the Champions League is. The corner now, Hazard in, Folland is cleared by Rose, only as far as Kronvita, but we clear again. Maximilian Meyer. Hazard whips up, Ospina saves. Hazard with the ball shoots, Ospina saves. Another attack for Chelsea, Ospina saves on the bomb. It's been very one-sided at the moment. Chelsea have 4 shots, 2 on target, 2 hit the woodwork and a clear-cut chance. That's insane. Luckily, possession's fairly equal, but overall the game, I mean, look at passes completed. We've only completed half our passes. That's disappointing. We've been really bad. Really, Chelsea have been a level above us, unfortunately, but we're still in, but it's only 20 minutes gone, so we'll see. We have an attack now, Ungakoba to Leitner, Leitner has Semedo on the right flank, the full back to Leitner in the box, Zuma, head is clear, Zuma being strong physically and fast, but Folland's got the counter now, Hazard through in the 6-yard box, Gregory tackles and it's hit the side netting, fortunate for us really. Yet another attack for Chelsea, but it's cut out only as far as Matic out to Hazard, Ospina saved. We're really under the cosh at the moment. It's all Chelsea. Hazard getting another ball in. Zuma, Ospina saves again. I've said that so often now. Azpilicueta to Hazard. Matic, can you get tackled? He can't. Back to Hazard. Hazard has space to work with. Kranvita has options. Out to Folland. into Hazard, saved by Spina, Berardi blocked by Luan. Oh, and attacking winger getting in to help us out. Hazard with another ball in, Berardi, it's out, it's a goal kick. Galway under pressure. They've got another attack, and despite Maximilian Meyer actually having a pretty good season this season, 8 goals in 10 games or something like that, Hazard shoots 1-0. He's had a bad game, Maximilian Meyer, and well, we've been dominated. We've all had a bad game, but he's the one that is targeted out by the average rating. Here Hazard picks up the ball, gets past his first man, runs in, can get a lovely strike in. Everybody's holding off too much, and beautiful goal by Hazard, who is a truly exceptional player. The problem with the save is because it feels rather rushed now that FM17 is about to come out. I'm feeling a bit like, oh, I want to do something this season, but I can't because we're not good enough, because it's sort of, it's annoying that we're just not quite good enough for where I wanted to reach with this save, because I had the summer break and everything. As per the credit into Berardi, that we're not doing what I'd hoped. Matic out to Zuma. Zuma's got up and cut out nicely by Zemina. Meyer gets the ball forward to Timo Werner, can't quite get there. Meyer will actually, he's got a bit into the game a bit more now. Engakobo out to Werner, well, into Werner. Werner back, Kranvita cuts out the pass, and well, it starts again. I'm going to change one thing tactically, and I'm going to get rid of the 2 defensive mids and play this one. Engakobo goes attacking, Eras, it's deepest, Luan, Werner, Meyer. No, I want those 2 like that. Yeah, just to try and get a bit more of a foothold in the game, push forward a bit. Hopefully a more attacking Naus can help. And we have an attack now, but Zuma cuts it out forward to Volland, and well, Chelsea are going to get another chance from one of our attacks. Last time they had this, they scored. Volland into Oscar. Clearly, as we've got one less defensive mid, there's less pressure in the middle of the park. It's identical to last time. Hazard scores. It's pretty much identical. So I'm going to make one tactical change. I'm going to play the narrow formation. It's what I do whenever everything goes wrong, basically. Here, switch those 2 out. Leitner and Engakobo switch. There we go. Hopefully something will change. We'll get a goal back. 2-1 wouldn't actually be that bad. It'll be a loss, but we'll probably get through in second place. And we've got an attack now up to Werner. Zuma headers straight through. Gregory gets the second ball through though. Out to Hazard. Hazard's got more space now, which is a problem, as do their full-backs. But hopefully we can condense the game into centre park. Danilo across to Matic. Into Hazard, 3-0. He's got a hat-trick, for crying. Oh, it's offside. There's hope. There's hope. So I've made 2 changes. Belhanda and Tennessee on for Maximilian Meyer and Timo Werner. Hopefully we can get something out of this game with slightly different players. And the narrow formation, Gregory cuts out into Engakobo, uses his power in the air. But unfortunately we've lost the ball again. Quadrado, super fast, nice eye for a good cross, but luckily it's cut out and Ospina has the ball and we can launch an attack. Or is he just going to sit on it? There we go. Luan, can he get there? He can't. The fridge gets it, but Rose gets the second ball, uses his pace but passes it straight to Quadrado to Solanka. Can we cut it out somehow? Shoots. Hazard gets the rebound. He's had his hat-trick. 3-0. Well, this game was entertaining. So there we have it, full time, 3-0, rather demolishing by Chelsea. It is disappointing, thank you Hanker. And well, we're now second in our group, which is unfortunate, but still leaves us with a relatively reasonable task of qualifying. Let's have a quick look at the rest of our games. Thanks for watching, guys. The next episode will be the game against Moscow and the game against Bayern Munich. I made my decision in the end. That'll be the next episode. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed us getting a vital point and then getting destroyed against Chelsea, and also a rather intriguing transfer I made that brings all our transfers for this season to this screen. You can see it quickly as an overview, and Kim Shin-wook will be playing in the league on occasion, which will be nice because I think he adds something I've never had before, and I may actually try and sign him in the future because he looks pretty decent. So thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed, and goodbye.